because the night before, what had happened was when we were driving from Nottingham to Blackburn, he was like telling me about, I've never spoken in a room, with women, and especially uncovered women. And he was on a high, but he was a little bit tired because obviously he'd flown in from Zimbabwe, and we did the Leicester thing the night before. And he said, look, do you mind if I go to sleep like on the way back up? I was like, yeah, knock out, I'll drive. So after a while, I realized my petrol light had come on. And I thought, okay, let me see how far, like I need to see a sign for a service stop, and I'll stop at the services. No signs coming. I've driven for about 25 minutes. No sign at all. And he kind of woke up from a slumber because the car makes a noise, when the petrol light comes on. And he goes, what's that noise? I go, it's the petrol light. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. When that light comes on, you get 50 miles. And then he kind of waking up from his mini like rest. He goes, how long ago did the light come on? I was like, probably about 50 miles ago. And he goes, oh, okay. And then he starts talking to me about, he goes, don't worry about it. And because I was really embarrassed, like no service stop has come. And I was really panicking at this stage, right? Imagine if petrol is going to run out in a second. You've got a guest with you. No petrol station is around, like no signs coming up. So I'm really panicking. And he's like Rob said, he's like one of the boys. He's chilled out. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. Happened to me before. I was in Zimbabwe once. Car ran out of petrol. You know what I did? Just left the car and I walked off. So he starts telling me about all these times like petrol ran out of his car. He's like, yeah, it happens all the time. Like I think he realized my anxiety and my embarrassment because maybe I'd closed myself up a little bit and I wasn't speaking as much and maybe I was sweating. I don't know what. So he'd realized that. And he goes, you know what? Also, like, your car's small. Like, we can push it. I had a Toyota Aygo at the time. Small car. He goes, your car's tiny. We'll be able to push it to the petrol station. Then I got really embarrassed because I thought, man, this guy's come from abroad. He's suggesting to push my car. As he said that, a sign comes up for services.
Allahu Akbar.
Right? It says 2 miles to go. He goes, 2 miles? We can push that, right? Then he starts talking to me about the mechanisms of what happens when your car runs out of petrol. You know what's going to happen? The accelerator is going to push against your foot.
Yeah.
Once it pushes against your foot, take your foot off the accelerator, put the gear stick into neutral, put it into the left-hand side lane, let it coast all the way through, right? He goes, let it coast until it stops. He goes, it's 2 miles. We'll be able to push it all the way to the rest. And he was like, chill out, bro. It'll be fine. Sign comes up 1 mile. He goes, it's 1 mile. We can push this 1 mile. Nothing. And as soon as he said that, I felt the gas pump push back. And I went, oh. And he realized like, I made that noise. He was like, has it pushed back? And I go, yeah. He goes, okay, put it into neutral, put it into the left-hand side lane, let it coast. So I put it into the left-hand side lane. It's coasting. And he goes, less than 1 mile. Easy, we'll be able to push this car. Then we can see the entrance of the service station. He goes, oh, I can even see the thing. We'll be able to push this. Then we get into the entrance of the service station. He goes, now we're even in the thing, right? It's coasting still, right? Because now we're even inside.
Yeah.
Like we don't even need to worry, bro. Yeah. This is like nothing. Then we get onto the courtyard. He goes, we're on the courtyard. This is nothing. The car stopped, bro, right next to the petrol pump.
No way.
It stopped right
No way.
Petrol pump.
Like you had no give past that point.
Like that was it. I didn't put my foot on the brake. It just stopped at the pump.
Subhanallah.
He started laughing, right? He goes, bro. He probably didn't say bro, right? Yeah. But he said, brother, or whatever he said, Rahan, I thought this was a blessed tour before, right? Yeah. Because Nottingham made me think that this is a blessed tour. Because now I know it's a blessed tour because they stopped, right? So, and man, I was high. I was like, I can't believe it. I am not embarrassed, right? Put loads of petrol in the car. So that was cool. So I think, when he was doing, which I always find is a funny story. I always share it, right? Because I could have been the guy who made Mufti Menk push a car on the motorway.
Keep the faith.